have a personal meaning to myself. Even if it didn't, who gives a fuck? Like, it's popular and basic because it's a good tattoo. Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are doing a tattoo tour and going through all the meanings of my tattoos. I've gotten a few requests to do a tattoo tour over my times at TikTok, and I have some cool new tattoos that I love. I also just got someone that asked for the meanings, so I decided I would just film an entire YouTube video because I can talk forever about the meanings of my tattoos. I think I have like 28 tattoos maybe. Anyways, most all of my tattoos have some sort of meaning. If not like a deep meaning, they have like a story or a memory associated with them. That's just the type of person I am. I do have like cool art, and I do want to continue to get more cool art, and I am totally fine getting like I want to get more like American traditional flash, but I think I would still attach a meaning to it, like certain animals, certain, I don't know. That's just the type of person I am. Anyways, let's strip. I do feel like in the winter I lose part of my personality not being able to hide my tattoos, but unpopular opinion maybe, I hate the sweatshirts that say like I have tattoos under here, don't worry, or something. I don't think I would ever wear something like that, but I do wish everyone could just like a see-through sweatshirt. That would be really ugly. Video, I am going to show the tattoos in the order that I got them, just because I feel like that will, I don't know, you can see the progression of how I've changed and what has been important to me over the years. So first, we're gonna start with my very first tattoo, and we're gonna turn around. It's this lion on my back. The meaning there is quite simple, really. My last name is Leo, so Leo the lion. Growing up, we had lions kind of all over. When I was 16, I was gifted a lion necklace from my aunt, and I just knew that I wanted to get a lion tattoo because I felt like that was always going to be a part of my identity. And for a while, I didn't know if I would want to change my last name, but now I definitely do not. And I was like, I should get a Leo tattooed because it's always going to be a part of my identity, and honestly, I don't want to change my last name. I think it's a great last name. On my second tattoo, it's on my ribs. It's just the outline of the mountain that is outside of my front house. Then under it, I have the coordinates of my hometown in my parents' and my brother's handwriting, and it's cute. Got it the summer before I left for college. I did it as like a goodbye to my hometown, and now I know you should never get coordinates tattooed on you or something about your hometown, because I feel like then you're attached to that hometown in a way that probably wouldn't be the same had you not gotten it tattooed on your body. And I wonder how true that is, because I never thought I'd move back to my hometown, and now I have lived here on and off for almost 4 years. Think that through if that's what you're going for. It's my third tattoo. It just says now. It is upside down so I can read it, but honestly it looks pretty much the same whatever way you read. I got this before I ever read The Power of Now, which I love that book. I got this because I'm really fucking anxious. I'm someone that is worried about the past, the future, the present. I feel like I'm anywhere but the present normally, and I feel like this tattoo was a reminder to just be in the now, the power of the now, and just be as present as possible. Focus on where your feet are and be in the moment. A lot of my tattoos are reminders. A lot of them are reminders to just keep going into like it shows that I'm mentally ill, and it's just a reminder. So that is my first reminder. My fourth tattoo is this lavender sprig behind my ear. I got this, I actually went with my ex-boyfriend to go get it. He did not get anything, but he was there. He didn't hold my hand because it didn't really hurt that bad. The lavender is because it's supposed to calm me down. Again, I'm a very anxious person, and I feel like lavender is just the relaxer, and so that is kind of what that is a symbol of, to bring peace and calm to my life through osmosis. This is where it starts to get tricky, where I don't fully remember what I got. Okay, no. What I got on my arm besides the now is this swallowtail butterfly. It's a very specific butterfly. When I went home for COVID, when COVID hit, I was really, really depressed, and I was spending a lot of time outside. I was going through like a spiritual awakening, and I was really struggling, and I kept seeing this beautiful yellow butterfly every time I'd be out on the hammock and just like thinking about life and like how to pivot and where I want for the future, and also just being in a very depressed, burnt out state and like not wanting to be alive. I always saw this butterfly. So the butterfly, just every time I saw it, it just like kind of gave me hope and stuff. I know a lot of people have butterflies, but my butterfly does have a personal meaning to myself. Even if it didn't, who gives a fuck? Like, it's popular and basic because it's a good tattoo, and I love my butterfly tattoo. Same day I got the butterfly tattoo, I got "We'll Be Alright" on my ankle in Harry Styles handwriting. I'm doing a very bad job at showing that, but if you can literally Google "We'll Be Alright" tattoo. It is that, and it's just on the front of my ankle. It's from the song Fine Line, and I have been a directioner since for like 13 years or something, but Fine Line specifically, again, it was kind of going hand in hand with the not wanting to be alive and like being really depressed. And when Fine Line came out, and I used to listen to Fine Line all the time, and the "We'll Be Alright," I just feel like it kind of saved me. Like I really love that song, and I am not someone that likes song lyrics as tattoos, but that one felt what I needed to do, so I got it. Next up, we got this bad boy, and this is Christopherson from the Fantastic Mr. Fox. Not only is that like my favorite movie, it is my comfort movie. I watch that multiple times a year sometimes. Like if I just need to like not think and just to disassociate, and like that is, I love that movie. I love that movie. And I got this to represent the fact that I got my meditation teaching certificate. I honestly forget that I have that because I've never once used it or tried to pursue a career out of that. I just don't feel like I have the most calming voice. I feel like I like to pop in a lot of humor into things, and I feel like I laugh, and I don't know if I don't know if anyone would want to sit through a fucking meditation. See, I just like, I cuss. Anyways, maybe that's something when I'm older, but I did get certified to teach meditation, so I got Christopherson. And I got this guy, and it is a full moon with a beanie on. A lot of people think it's Cartman from South Park, and honestly, Cartman is such a simple character that if it was Cartman, this would be a poorly done Cartman, because you could easily make it look like Cartman, and it doesn't fully look like Cartman. I get the why you would think that's just a fat guy with a, but it is a full moon. There is the craters. Anyways, I got that because in 2021, 2020, I was really into doing full moon rituals, new moon rituals. I still do them sometimes, but not as consistently as I used to. I love the moon in general, and I also love a beanie. I have so many beanies. I wear beanies all the time in the winter. I love beanies, and so what better tattoo than a full moon with a beanie, you know what I mean? And the summer of 21, right after I graduated college, I got Your Life to Enjoy, and they are upside down, and I don't love these. These have blown out quite a bit. As I was tattooing them, the guy was like, "You're gonna regret these because I got them upside down." That's not why I regret them. I regret them because they were done poorly. Like I just don't love the font. I don't hate them, but let me tell you the meaning now. Your Life is short for your lifetime. I also have really been into past life readings in the past. I haven't gotten a past life reading done in several years, but I've gotten a few done in the past. One person had made the comment like, this lifetime is your lifetime to enjoy. Like, you've had harder lifetimes, but in this lifetime, like the only thing that's gonna like stand in your way really is like yourself. So like go and live a life that you're going to enjoy and that is fulfilling and makes your soul happy, whatever. And so that is what that is a reminder for, that like this is my lifetime that I get to enjoy. So it is a reminder every day when I look back down, it's just like this is the one that I'm going to be intentional about and enjoying. That same day I got 222 tattooed behind my ear. It is an angel number. 2s are my favorite number. I see that number all the time. If you want to like Google what 222 means as an angel number, there's also that meaning, but just on a personal level, it is my favorite number, and I do see that those are just my angel numbers. Everyone has angel numbers. I don't love the font on this either. It's the same guy that did this. Anyways, it's not my favorite, but I never see it, so I truly don't care. Oh, also when I got the Christopherson and the moon, I also got Expect Nothing, Accept Everything on the backs of my arms. That's just a reminder for myself, especially with people. Like, I feel like if you expect something out of people, if you expect them to be something and they show you that they're not that way, you just have to kind of accept where they are and where people are. That's kind of what that means, is just like, don't expect someone to be the love of your life and then they're a piece of shit or something. You just have to accept, I don't know, that's kind of what that means. I mean, I think you should have like standards, but you shouldn't expect a certain person to meet them. You should accept whatever they give you. That's kind of what that means. Again, I don't ever see that advice. That's on the back of my arm. That's for everyone else to see. This was my first one that had like no meaning. It is a triceratops. It also has some blowout, but I got this with one of my friends. Just wanted to go get tattoos, and we were like, let's go walk in somewhere and get something small. She didn't even get a dinosaur or anything related to that. But I just got that because I thought that it would fit well. Then I also got the Taurus constellation behind my ear. I have a Taurus moon. Oh my god, I'm definitely going out of order. I definitely forgot one. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I have a Taurus moon constellation. It's not cute. It looks like a wishbone breaking apart, which I do have a wishbone. But that, I don't know. I even saw multiple things of the Taurus constellation. I don't know. Again, I don't see it, and it also looks like shit back there. So we really don't pay attention to it. I got this guy, and he is a little cherub baby holding the Libra balance scales because I am a Libra. I got this guy off of TikTok. I don't remember the artist. I paid the like tattoo permission thing so I could use their art. But I honestly cannot remember who it was. It was just like one of those random things that popped up. They were like, these are the tattoos you should get for this zodiac sign. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. So I did get a Libra because I am a Libra sun, Scorpio rising, Taurus moon. So I have the Taurus, and then I do have a Scorpio as well. Moving on, we have my Black Widow. My Black Widow actually doesn't have a ton of meaning. I don't really remember why I got the Black Widow. I thought it would just look cool. I really wanted to get the red heart. I really wanted it on my elbow. I got this on a van trip when I was living in my van with my cat. And I really wanted to get a van with my cat tattooed, but I still haven't got that. Hopefully someday I will get that, but I feel like the opportunity and the time has passed for that. But anyways, I got it when I was in California, in San Diego, I believe. And it was a walk-in, and yeah, that hurt really bad. Now we're just gonna go from the top down with whatever else I forgot. This is a centipede, and it's got all of these hearts. Love hearts. I love hearts. I have a lot of Venus ruled energy in my birth chart. 4 out of my 6 are Venus ruled, and so I'm a big heart gal. Centipede, to me the centipede symbolizes like stability and wanting to be more grounded. They got so many little feet and legs, and they have so many points of touching the earth, and that's kind of what that represents to me. I got it at a time where I felt like I really wanted to be grounded and be present and be where my feet are, and I feel like that's what the centipede represents to me, and it also looks fucking cool. And moving down, we have my teeth and my wishbone. I got these in Warsaw. I have a few from Warsaw. I love getting my tattoos in Warsaw because they are a little bit cheaper. The dollar goes farther over there with tattooing, so that's been nice. The teeth do mean a lot to me, because the teeth represent like physical insecurity, and like you shouldn't care too much about your physical insecurity because most of the time people don't know. And I got the teeth because if you're new here, I got jaw surgery like almost 2 years ago. I had a crossbite. My teeth were my biggest insecurity by like a long shot. And every time I would tell someone that like I have to get jaw surgery and my teeth are blah, 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 they were like, I didn't even notice. All the people that loved and cared about me like really didn't notice. They probably noticed, but they didn't care, you know, like how my teeth looked didn't affect their opinion about me because they loved me for not just my physical appearance. For me, it's just a reminder of like, don't pick apart your appearance because most of the time people don't know. And even now, like I'm still insecure about a couple things with my teeth, and I'm just like, yeah, but no one cares. No one cares. So that's what the reminder of. The wishbone isn't super meaningful. It's, you know, wishbones are lucky. To get a tattoo for the song Louis Tomlinson, Lucky Again, so that kind of symbolizes that. I might get another tattoo that is more lucky for that, but like this, I don't know, I thought it would just fit in that spot. That's the thing, is like trying to find space and make it all fit. I don't really care if it's totally cohesive. Like I said, most things I think tell a story about how I've evolved as a person. Anyways, on the back of my arm here is my scorpion to represent my Scorpio rising, and it has the hearts in it, which I love. The same artist did this, and then I have a bat on my shin. He did that as well. This wine glass I got from one of those like bubble gum machines where you don't know what you're gonna get, but get what you get tattoos. I got that in Utrecht, Ireland. No, not Ireland. Utrecht, Netherlands. I got that, yeah, I don't even drink wine, and I have a little wine glass, and it was just to get what you get. I've always wanted to do it. It was like 50 euros, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, slap it on me. I have this backpack, and I love this backpack. I got this backpack in Warsaw. It was the first time I got a tattoo in Warsaw. It was my first backpacking trip to Europe, and I felt like I needed a tattoo to commemorate that, because what a feat, what a accomplishment. So of course I got a backpack, and I really like this backpack. I suck at showing these. I have this little Peruvian bird. I just got this as flash when I was in Peru. My friend that I traveled with, and then a couple girls that we had met, we all went and got tattoos. Not matching, but just tattoos. And so I got that little Peruvian bird, and I do feel like it just fit in the space and it made sense. And then I have a safety pin with hearts being stabbed. Like I said, I'm a big fan of hearts, and I want more heart related things. I got this on Valentine's Day with the same friend that I got the Triceratops with. It was last Valentine's Day, which was also the Super Bowl, and we went and we got flash tattoos. Totally fine getting Valentine's Day flash. It doesn't really mean anything. That one doesn't mean anything at all, but it had hearts and it was cool. So whatever. This is one of my most recent ones. This is a fig that I got when I was in Warsaw. I got inspired by the fig, just of the metaphor of like waiting too long to make a decision about your life, and all the figs fall down by the time you make the decision, and then all those options are gone, and sometimes you just have to go and pick a fig. That's what I got, because I feel like I was at a very pivotal time where I'm like, I just need to pick what I want to do. And also I thought of this and made an appointment to get it when I was in Bosnia, and at the place that I was staying in Bosnia, there was a fig tree and all the figs kept falling, and I was like, this is perfect. This is the sign that I needed the fig tree. We have Mr. Lashko, and Lashko is a beer company in Slovenia, and I don't even like beer that much, truthfully, but I spent a month living in Bled, working at a hostel, volunteering at a hostel, and it was one of the best months of my life, and I felt like I needed to commemorate my time there. I knew a lot of people there that had loved Bled so much they got like an outline of the mountains, or they got an outline of the church in the middle of the lake, and I was like, I'm definitely not getting an outline of a church. I'm not getting coordinates of some place, but I wanted something that like the average person isn't gonna know that this is a tattoo dedicated to my time in Slovenia, unless I go to Slovenia and they're like, bitch, why do you have a Lashko tattoo? I'm assuming the average American won't know, and honestly it's kind of a fun little character regardless, and I'm really excited. Last one is my bat tattoo on my shin. I remember looking up the spiritual meaning of a bat when I first got it, and it made sense to what I was doing that time in my life, and I honestly can't even remember what the spiritual meaning of a bat is, so obviously it wasn't that important to me. I just thought it looked cool. There's some stars in there. I love the appearance of it. I love that it's on my shin. Most people think it's a Batman tattoo, so that's funny. Not like that obsessed with Batman. All right, and that's it. I'm not sure how interesting this video will be. I mean, I could talk more specifically. I feel like when you look at the tattoos and I talk about little things, like I feel like with my depression, I can make a whole video talking about that era of my life, but like I'm not gonna do that unless people want me to do that. And also, I'm not feeling super called. I felt like I shared a lot about the meanings of my tattoos, and of course, more can be discussed, but it's not necessary because they're my tattoos. They're my tattoos, and like you probably actually don't care that much, but I like talking about my tattoos, and I like having the space to talk about my tattoos in a comfortable environment. And by comfortable, I just mean like no one can talk back to me, no one can question anything, because you will see this in delayed timing. But if you like them, if you have any more questions about them, if you hate them, that's fine, but let me know. Just leave it in the comments. I love talking in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. I really would love to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Crazy, honestly, because the next time I will see you and talk to you and grace your computer, TV screen, phone screen, whatever it may be, will be in 2025. And I'm anxious, but I'm excited, and I'm going to stick with the Thursday uploads. Or if there's any other day of the week that works better for you guys and that you want and you would prefer more new YouTube videos on, let me know. But right now, Thursday seems like a fun day to do, and it seems like it works with my schedule. Possibly I'm getting a new job. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but anyways, subscribe. Don't miss any of my videos. I'll know I can talk forever, so let's end it here. I hope everyone has an amazing end of your year, start of your new year, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys.